All right. Am I the asshole for passing judgment on my brother's family plans? My brother, 32 male, married his ex-wife when they were 18. Damn. Wait. Calm down. What you mean you got something for me? Something good? Like a present or something? Cause I'm coming over there tomorrow. Hey chat, just know I want y'all my witness. If she do something to me, I was at her house. If something happens to me over the weekend, I was with Tari. So I want that on record. My brother, 32 male, married his not the punch emoji, but they got married when they were 18. I could tell you that wasn't gonna work. Not to say you can't marry like your teenage sweetheart, your high school sweetheart, but fresh out of high school, sheesh. When they were 18, they both wanted a big family, but wanted to get themselves financially stable first. Then they had trouble conceiving. Their relationship was on a very steady decline, and things got bad enough that they divorced 2 years ago without ever having a baby. Well, I mean, in fairness, they lasted a minute. I felt really bad for I don't know. Obviously, it still wasn't whatever. But whatever. I ain't gonna get into that. I felt this been the stream of tangents, straight tangents. I felt really bad for my brother because he clearly wanted a family and didn't get that with her. He's been upset about it, but last year he met someone new and they're now planning on getting married and moving forward. However, his new fiance does not want to be a mom. She says she has no problem with kids and likes spending time with the kids in our family, but in her words, prefers the ones you can hand back. I'm kind of on her type time. Not that I would like to have kids, right? Like I said, this is stream of the tangent. I would like to have a kid, but I'm looking at the world today. I'm looking at the world today, and I'm like, do I really want to bring a kid into this shit? I feel like we ain't gonna be here in like 50 years. I'm gonna keep it a buck for you. I think humanity is on a downward spiral. But anyway, let's keep reading. I didn't think it was my place to say anything. I had figured that John had decided she was worth not having children and that it was his personal decision. John and I got caught up the other day. He said that he and his fiance are postponing their wedding since he wants some time to adjust to his new circumstances. Those circumstances, he told me, were that he and his ex-wife are having a baby together. Oh, okay. I thought it was some cheating shit. He is providing a sample, so there's no cheating, and his fiance is apparently on board, so long as she gets to be a stepmom, not a mom. They plan to split custody even when the baby is newborn. For the first month, he will visit her house and spend most of the day there helping and bonding, then go home. After that month, they'll start doing weekly custody swaps. I just flat out said it was a bad idea. I don't think anyone in this situation understands what they're getting themselves into, and there isn't room for trial and error when it's a literal baby at the center of it all. I think his fiance, who is my age, 25, does not understand what we will all go into raising this baby, and does not realize she won't get to be a stepmom. Even if she does, I have a feeling my brother will resent her for it. I think it's a mess and a recipe for disaster, and I told him so. We argued for almost an hour, and he kept saying he would figure stuff out. I eventually just left because I was too pissed off. It just felt so stupid and immature. My brothers left several texts saying I was being an ass, and his fiance asked me to apologize for hurting his feelings, saying I had zero right to judge them. A few family members have pitched in saying it isn't my life and I have no room to judge. Even friends who agree it's a stupid idea have said I overstepped in passing judgment. I'm willing to apologize if I was an ass, even if I don't support his plan. But I don't like to apologize if I don't have to. Am I the asshole for passing judgment on my brother's family plans? Edit. You guys can find me to be an ass. I'm okay with that. Please do not fraudulently report me as being self-harmful or suicidal. Please say those resources for people who need them instead of those use it. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Maybe he said something in the comments, but he didn't say nothing about 13 and in the post. So I'm wondering, why did they start saying that in the comments? But anyway, because honestly, I see where he coming from. I see where he coming from, but also it's not his life. So But then at the same time, I think he has a point. I like truly, I think he's right, to be honest. I honestly think he's right. But and then at the same time, it's like you looking out for your brother, his girl, and a future baby. But then I'm like, it's not your place to say. I'm giving bro like a soft asshole. I'm giving him a soft asshole tag, like a, you know, like you an asshole, but like I see you a, what's the shit in New Vegas when like you do some bad shit to a community, but you also did some good shit? Soft-hearted devil. He a soft-hearted devil. He a soft-hearted devil. You know what I mean? Like he said some asshole shit, but he was coming from a good place with it. So like soft asshole for you. You know what I mean? You obviously not a malicious dickhead. You got your brother's best interest at heart. You got good intentions, but at the same time, it's not your place to tell bro how to live his life. And you know how passionate he is about having a kid and shit. Yeah, soft asshole for you. Soft asshole tag for you. Soft asshole. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay my son's college tuition? We gonna tap into that one. we gonna tap into that one. Need a wet asshole tag? This nigga man said I need me some sort of ass. Hey Bez, bro. Bez. Hey, bro. That's killing me. I don't know why that's killing me. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay my son's college tuition? I, 39 male, had a one-night stand in college, and the girl, who we'll call Jade, got pregnant. I agreed to pay child support, but that was all. This arrangement has worked for 18 years, and I never liked the idea of having kids anyway. So I don't really mind that my son, Marty, 18 male, and I have no contact. Jade never got a boyfriend or anything after she had Marty. So she's been doing a pretty good job all by herself. We're still friends to this day, and I've only spoken to Marty a few times. Marty, this shit is crazy, cause like the name, I keep thinking of Marty from Steven Universe. But Marty was the asshole dad who left off on sour cream and them. So it's fucking me up, my fault. Marty, having recently graduated high school, wants to get into college. His tuition is expensive though, and as a single parent, Jade can't afford it and won't fund his tuition because of that. Marty got my number from Jade and asked if I would help pay for his tuition. He made a point of saying that I have a well-paying job, he was my only son, and I'd never been there for him as a dad, so I should at least pay his tuition. I refused because first off, I paid Jade child support and extra money on the side for his entire life. And second, I never wanted kids to begin with. Child support was the condition I took to not have to directly care for one. He said that it was selfish of me to pretend like I didn't have an obligation to him, and I told him I did have an obligation, which was to pay for him until he was an adult. He protested, saying that I never gave him anything, which just isn't true. I made sure Jade had the money to take care of for him and gave him gifts through Jade on occasion. Jade and I have been content with this arrangement for years, and she does a great job being a parent. I funded a whole lot of my son's life. I basically paid for everything Jade couldn't, like extracurriculars and sometimes even bills and groceries if she was in a bad spot. Jade agrees that Marty is being unreasonable in this demand, and she's thankful that I was there to support them both. She told Marty he had other options and it would hurt my finances too. His tuition is tens of thousands of dollars. I get paid more than average, but not enough to afford that. He's pissed at Jay for taking my side, saying I'm an unsupportive bum and that I've done nothing for him in the long run, but that's just not true. Am I the asshole? Honestly, gotta give it to dog. I'm giving him not the asshole. Honestly, coming into it, I was thinking like just off me and my dad having a fucked up experience, and by having a fucked up experience, I mean having no experience because I didn't know my father. I was like, I'm about to dog this nigga. But honestly though, I'm letting bro slide. I'm letting him slide. I'm gonna be honest. I'm letting him slide. Maybe my man's is a soft-hearted devil too. They need to put that on here. They need to make a new Vegas-based "Am I the Asshole" where all the shit is just like the terms that you can get when you in a certain community in New Vegas. Like, yeah, man, you niggas who play in New Vegas know what I'm talking about. That's what they need to do. Maybe we give bro soft-hearted devil, cause it's like him and the mom came to a cool agreement, and he stood up to it for the entire time. He said, I don't want to have a kid. I'm going to financially support you and the baby for the 18 years. After that, Rap City the basement. They both came to that agreement. The agreement was held up to. I think bro straight. Like I get it. I get the point where you coming from. Tari, I'm talking to Tari. I get the point, and I feel you, but it's like, I don't know. It's like that nigga, he told the mama straight up, I don't really want to have this kid, but I'm gonna do the right thing and support you through the child support shit. Throw you some extra cheese if you need it. Woo woo woo. It seemed like they got a good relationship. I mean, shit, the bitch took his side. So I mean, shit. I'm like Kobo said, I'm giving him a soft-hearted asshole. I mean, like, obviously, yeah, my man's definitely should have just been a parent. But I mean, it's fucked up, right? Because I feel like you, as a man, how I want to word this, because I really want to, like, as a person that don't want to have kids, right? I think you have your right to not want to have a kid. If you come across shit happens. I don't know. He didn't go into detail as far as the one night stand shit. I don't know if they use protection or contraceptives or whatever, but shit happens, and they conceived. Obviously, she didn't want to abort. She had the baby. They had a discussion and was like, "Look, I really don't want to have kids. I will still support you though." I think that's fair to say. I think just the same amount of right that a woman has to have a baby or not, I feel like the man has the right to be like, I don't want to support the kid. As long as, I don't want to be the father. As long as you still pay your child support and shit. As long as you still pay your child support and shit, I think you straight. Now, if you just do the digital dash and just dip off, you a dickhead, you an asshole, 100%. But I think if you like, hey man, I really don't want to have no child. I don't want to raise no kid, but now I'm thrusted into a situation where I have a child and I'm going to do the financially right thing and support the child even though I don't want to raise him. I feel like that's fair. But I think he held up his part of the arrangement. 18 is over with. I don't think, bro, you go, I don't think you in the wrong. I don't think you in the wrong. We don't know if he didn't wrap. I mean, maybe he did wrap it up and some other shit. I don't know. I don't want to make it seem like I'm shooting dog too much bail. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I'm giving dog soft-hearted devil. Soft-hearted devil. Slight soft asshole. Whatever. That's what I'm giving him. Am I the asshole for not reserving the whole day for brother's wedding? I'm kind of threw off the wedding bitches, at least for a minute. Can we get something? Can we get something different? This sounded like it would have been fire too, bro. Am I the asshole for telling my parents I don't want a sibling? I feel like this would have went crazy if it didn't get removed. Am I the asshole for spending my daughter's tuition money? Good clickbait. Good clickbait. That's 2 tuition joints in a row. You know, condoms only like what? They only like 98 some percent fucking effective. Maybe my man's just got it like that. I don't know. Maybe my man's just got explosive cum. Our daughter is 20 female, and she recently decided to go back to college after taking a year off. She dropped out of college a few months saying it wasn't for her. We adamantly advised against it, but she ended up moving in with her boyfriend and started working in his family's restaurant business. There was still a little north of $30,000 set aside in the account I set aside for her tuition money. My wife and I had been wanting to remodel our kitchen for a while, so decided to go ahead with that money. Well, now my daughter has decided to, I'm reading so fucking fast, I combined decided and daughter. Well, now my daughter has decided to go back to college because it didn't work out with her boyfriend, and she didn't like any of the jobs she had following that. She was shocked that we had used her college money towards the house, even though we had this conversation before she left. She asked if she could have access to her college tuition account before she moved in with her boyfriend, to which we explicitly said no, and said that was saved for her tuition only and nothing else, and that if she left, we'd use it for something else. She said she thought we were bluffing and didn't actually mean it, and that we need to help her pay for college since we are still paying for her younger brother's yearly tuition. I told her she needs to work part-time and go to a cheaper place like community college rather than a state school. She's been very angry over this and ignoring her mother's phone calls. Her mother has said maybe we can still help her out financially, but we're nearing our retirement age and a little behind our retirement goals, so I don't want to take away from our savings just because my daughter made some bad choices. I feel like I have given her good alternatives and even offered to let her stay at our house free of rent so she can just focus on paying college. Am I the asshole? Nah. No. I almost gave it to Everybody Sucks. I almost gave it to Everybody Sucks, but the let her stay at the house rent free so she can focus on paying for college, that flipped me. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
Welcome back.
I got happy when I heard little sis. What's her name, bro? I forgot. I caught a vibe. Nautical, that's my girl, man. Every day's great at your Junes. That's my girl, man. She like one of the only characters I like in the fucking Persona 4. I feel like everybody in fucking Persona 4 sucks dick. I hate like everybody in Persona 4, bro. We ain't gonna get into that. I gotta do a Persona tier list so I can really get into that. Matter of fact, that's the next tier list. No, Kanji. Nah, Kanji the homie. Kanji. I fuck with Kanji. Kanji one of the few. It's Kanji, Naoto, Nanako. That's it. But like I said, I'm saving that for the Persona tier list. I'm gonna give niggas my Persona motherfucking opinions and shit. But as far as this goes though, nah. Y'all see what she just said about me? Dog? Whoa! Nah, I don't want to get too much into the Persona shit because I want to do the tier list. But P5, I fuck with the P5 cast. There's only like 2 niggas out the P5 cast I don't fuck with. Matter of fact, I tell niggas right now because I feel so strongly about it. Makoto, Morgana. I'm gonna let it be known. But yeah, man. As far as this, let me get through. Motherfuckers got me on persona time and shit. I fell off Reddit. The parents are not the assholes. The parents are not the assholes. I feel like, especially they told her full up. Like, hey, if you drop out of college, we're going to spend this money. This bitch, she thought they was bluffing. Called the bluff. Sorry. Now look, either you get a job, you work part-time and go to school, or some other shit, bitch. But look, it's over. It's wraps. It's wraps. Not the asshole. What we doing on YouTube? What you mean? What you mean what we doing on YouTube? Yeah, and like I said, I was gonna say everybody sucks. Until they said, we'll let her stay at the crib rent free so she can focus strictly on paying for school and going to school. Bitch, you better take that offer. You know what I mean? You dropped out of college to go fuck with your boyfriend in his restaurant. Uh-oh. Bad decision, bitch. Maybe you should have stayed in school. Oh, maybe. I don't know. We gonna see, because when we too honestly, the full stream might just be Reddit. I might do Reddit for another hour and then call it, to be honest. Cause I was gonna say 2 hours of Reddit, but I caught a groove. I'm fucking with the Reddit shit. So we might just do another like 50 minutes of Reddit and then call it. Cause they gave me like shit with vocals. I have to, it has to be some non-vocal shit. Cause if it's vocals, I'm gonna catch a groove. I'm sorry. Fuck it. 13 music. Final Fantasy 13 music. All right. My wife, 37 female, and I, 37 male, have 4 kids, 14 female, 14 male, 12 male, and 11 female. We generally agree on parenting them, but a recent incident had me and my wife disagreeing, and I want to see if I was in the wrong. A few weeks ago, I was at home with our 12-year-old because he was sick with a stomach bug. While I was making him soup, I got a call from my twins' high school telling me that they wanted to speak with me and that my daughter had received 3 days of ISS for a bullying incident. Ooh. Damn, they put her in school? Y'all want me to go on another tangent? I remember when I got in school, bro. It was actually fun as fuck. I was like, I need to get in trouble more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I remember the day I got it too, bro. It was this one little girl. I think she had, this was elementary. I think I was in 4th or 5th grade. One little girl used to get on my fucking nerves. I think, like, looking back on it, I think she had a crush on me or something. Not trying to be like I'm Don Juan, but I'm saying this bitch used to stay on my tip. And I used to be mad, like, bitch, can you go? But I remember we used to sell candy after school, and I used to do latchkey. So because I was in latchkey, I would like help my teacher sell candy for like not charity, but like for the school shit, for like fundraiser shit. And they used to, after, like, cause it would only be for like the 30 minutes after school ended, cause they was only trying to get the kids that was leaving with their parents and shit. So we would like stand outside of the door, you know, that goes outside and be like, hey, we got candy. You want to buy some candy bars? Woo, woo, woo. And then whatever leftover it would be like me and like 2 or 3 other kids. And whatever was left over, they would let us keep for the free ball. So I'm walking the latchkey with my free candy, and she also had latchkey. So she seen me and shit, ran up on me and was like, hey, can I have some of your candy? Can I have some of your candy? Can I have some of your candy? And I ain't gonna lie, y'all can tell I curse like a sailor. I've been like that since I was a youngin'. I ain't gonna hold you up. So I told her loud as fuck, bitch, can you fuck? I didn't say bitch, but I definitely said, can you please fuck off? In 4th, 5th grade, I'm telling you, I've been like this. Got it from my mama. I hope she don't watch this video on YouTube. But yo, got it from her though. And a teacher in the hallway heard me and caught me while I was walking the latchkey and was like, what did you say? And I'm scared of shit. I didn't want to be in trouble. I was like, I didn't say nothing. Like, she was like, no, I heard you. Brought me into the principal's office, and then the principal gave me a whole fucking lecture about what the word fuck means. And I'm like, I didn't really ask for a sex education, bitch. I'll just give me my in school or my detention or whatever you gonna give me. She like, the word you said actually means sex. I'm like, okay. Bitch, can you fuck off? I was a good kid, man. I swear I was a good kid. I was in an accelerated classroom, bro. I used to go to, in 4th grade, they used to make me go to the middle school part of the school for math because I was smart. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went, but I swear I was a good kid. So anyway, they gave me one day in school. So the next day, I pulled up to school and they was like, hey, you know where you going. Don't go to homeroom. Don't go to your regular classroom. Go to in school. So I go to in school, and I ain't gonna lie, that bitch was live. That bitch was live. It was just all the bad kids. All the bad kids, and that bitch turning up, nigga. The nigga who was running the in school didn't give a fuck. James, bro, I appreciate you sticking up for a nigga. I appreciate you sticking. Like he said, I'm a good kid. It's just I was always out of pocket. I was always saying some shit I shouldn't have been saying. But yeah, bro, in school was live, dog. I'm telling you, after the day, because I made friends in that, like, because, you know, in school, you with kids from other classrooms and shit, whatever. I'm like, damn, I kind of want to see them niggas again. Them niggas was cool. Then, like, it was older kids in school, so it's like 6th graders in that bitch. I'm like, these niggas is kind of cool. I fuck with these niggas. You feel me? But anyway, let me get back to the shit, bro. I'm telling you, this is the stream of tangents. How many stories have we, in these 2.5 hours, how many stories have we read? I feel like most of this shit has just been me talking and just telling stories and shit. All right, yeah, but she got 3 days of ISS for a bullying incident. Because of my son's sickness, I spoke through them via phone, and they told me everything that had happened. My daughter and a group of her friends was picking on a boy for wearing a crop top. We don't fuck with that. I'm telling you, bro, avert your eyes. When I get rid of this shit, it's crop top season. I promise. I'm busting out, bro. It's crop top season. I still got tummy though. I still got belly like a motherfucker. When I get rid of that shit, it's crop season. Anyway, they was picking on a boy for wearing a crop top. The boy told the teacher, she asked him to stop. When they didn't stop, she sent them to the office. After talking to the boy, he admitted the bullying was going on for a few days and that they kept bothering him when he asked him to stop. Nigga said, tummy kill? Hey, James, you hip, nigga, you woke. My daughter and son came home and my son's face was bright red. I told my daughter to go to her room and then sat down with my son to see if he was okay. Apparently the boy she bullied was a close friend of his, one of his football teammates. The boy was talking to my son and their other friends and said something about how he thought it was cool that some men used to wear sports crop tops. The boys told him if he thought it was cool, he should try it. The boys went out and bought some jerseys from the thrift store and made them into crop tops. This sounds so goated. I promise you, in my schools, the schools I went to, and again, if you was on the football team and you wore a crop top, yikes, they would have clowned your goofy ass. They would have clowned your goofy. Hey, chill on me. I'm not no thought. Oh, you can't say that. I'm not no harlot. I then spoke to my daughter. She didn't show much remorse and was dismissive of me. Last year, she also got in trouble for bullying someone because of clothing. She's also gotten in trouble for racism at school. Hey, Pops! How you raising your kids, bro? James, bro, chill. Nah, but look, I have to wonder, Pops, how you raising your kids, man? Your daughter out here bullying people and literally being racist. It's a very white area. We are white. Her and her friends were saying racist stuff in class. When my wife got home, we discussed the punishment and agreed on not buying her new clothes for a while. She has plenty of good clothes already. This weekend, we went to visit my brother. My brother lives around 3 hours away in a small town, and we don't see him often. This week was the town's annual fair. At the fair, they had booths from local businesses. Our oldest son went to the booth with antique sports stuff, and then the book booth to get books on sports history. Son loves reading those. Our 12-year-old got some plushies and toys, and our youngest was looking at video games. Our oldest daughter went to the clothes. I stopped her and told her the rule was still in place. I said she could buy books, a video game, candy, etc., but clothes were the one thing she could not get. She was bugging my wife, and my wife eventually told her she could reconsider it. She then talked to me, and I told her that I wasn't changing my stance because I am not letting her buy other stuff, and I thought she was being entitled. My daughter didn't buy anything, and my wife thinks I was too tough on her. When I called my mom for advice, she also agreed with my wife. Am I the asshole? Pops, you not the asshole. You not the asshole, Pops. But I have to wonder, bro. I have to wonder about you. Cause what's up with your kids, man? Like, I realize that kids pick up a lot of shit from their peers, right? You can do your best at the house, but when your kid is away from you for like 7, 8 hours a day, you know, maybe she getting peer pressured, maybe she's just picking up shit, whatever. So I don't necessarily want to say that Pops is racist or their family is racist, because maybe she's just in a bad crowd. Because honestly, it kind of seemed like I don't necessarily want to say like they seem like good upstanding parents, because I don't know enough about them to say that. But, and I guess it's hard to say. I can't say whether or not these people are racist or not. But I think that them at least being upfront with it, I think them being upfront with the fact that she got in trouble for some racism shit is kind of pushing me towards they seem like they not racist, but they not taking this shit serious enough. They not taking this shit serious enough. If your daughter is constantly bullying people and saying racist shit, it go far beyond clothes. That bitch need an ass whooping. like let's keep it real, man. She need her ass whooped. You know? I don't, because I'm looking at the flare. I'm looking at the flare and I'm like, everyone sucks. I see where niggas came to that conclusion. We definitely go, this is definitely a read the comments. How does this shit work, bro? Because how is it everyone sucks, but then the most votes is not the asshole? I want to read the comments. This is what I'm saying. This is my point. A 14-year-old is racist and a bully, and her only punishment is not getting clothes for a while? Nah, I don't know. You need to send that bitch up to a boarding school or some shit. I don't know. and still allowed to buy pretty much anything else she wants. That's where I'm getting everybody sucks here. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I really don't want to put racism on the parents, because I don't think they racist, but you definitely need to up the punishment. You definitely need to up the punishment though, Pops. it go far beyond clothes if she at school bullying people and being racist. Racist. Bunch of edits. Everybody sucks here except your other kids. Yeah, the other kids, they straight. Especially the one son that's on the football team. He cool. I fuck with bro, because he on crop season. He not an asshole, but he a dumbass. You know what? That's what I'm thinking. But I want to read this long ass comment. Your response to your daughter's continued behavior as a bully are to simply restrict her from buying clothes. So candy and toys are okay. How was that a punishment? And your wife can't even manage that? Hey, low key. Because mom's folded. She was like, you know what? Maybe we can buy her some clothes. You know what? Now that you bring that back up, I'm definitely on everybody sucks time. Everybody sucks time. No wonder your daughter has a problem. You guys need to implement consistent and actual consequences for her actions and teach her why bullying is unacceptable. She is more than old enough to learn compassion. Also, living in a predominantly white neighborhood does not excuse you for failing to teach her to be aware of other races or cultures. You have only a few years left with her. Get on it. Very fair. A lot of OP's replies seem to lean towards how they can teach their daughter to unlearn racist, homophobic beliefs. Hate to break it to you, OP, but you don't. Your job now is to go the opposite way and teach her with verifiable sources the history and social stigmas attached to people of color and the LGBTQ too. I ain't trying to be funny. Is this a typo, or does this mean something? I am not trying. I'm part of the LGBT. You are part of the LGBT community, but I'm bi, so I ain't trying to be on no. I ain't trying to be on no homophobic time or no shit like that. But honestly, I'm like 2. That nigga said they made another one. No, man, that was a good one, nigga. Gay 2-0. I'm gonna assume that there was a typo and they meant plus. LGBTQ plus communities. Also, these beliefs are learned at home. Perhaps it's time to delve further into why your daughter has such an easy time getting into the white supremacist rhetoric and why you and your wife have had such a cavalier response to it to date. Start these conversations at home. I agree. Two-spirit, I think is what that means. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar with that lifestyle or that, whatever it is. I'm not trying to be funny. Am I the ass? Man, my lips chapped as a mother. That's why I keep licking them. Where the fuck is my, oh, there you go. I'm like, dog, where the fuck is my car mix? Ah, don't do me like that. Don't lick the motherfuckers, nah. Don't lick them, nah, nigga. Don't lick them, nah.